look at your life and you look at some other people's life, all those things that you are actually complaining about, when you hear other people's story, you come to understand that yours is even far, far better than them. And that is the more reason why we need to learn to always give thanks to God. Because if you have to put yourself in other people's shoes, who knows whether you are even going to survive whatever they are going through? You understand? For instance, now you have a shelter over your head. There are a lot of people who do not have a shelter over their head. They are out there, under the bridge, trying to just, survive. You understand? They are faced with a lot of threats on a daily basis, a lot of, assault on a daily basis, but yet they cannot do anything about it. They just have to keep surviving. But you have a shelter over your head. You know, now you are someone that probably you were able to eat 3 square meals. We have a lot of people who are even begging God for even a meal in a day. And you are having 3 square meals. So you need to really thank God for your life. You understand what I'm saying? Of course, you are married. You are married and married with kids. There are a lot of people who wish to be in your shoe, and but they are not in your shoe. They wish to be married, but the resources to even to be married is not there. It's not there. So they really envy you. They really envy you. You are married, you have kids. You need to give thanks to God for that. You understand? You really, really need to give thanks to God for that. There are a lot of things that God has done in your life. You get what I'm saying? You are putting on clothes, you are wearing good clothes on a daily basis. There are many people out there who are wearing rags. They are wearing rags, and you are still complaining that you are facing one thing, one thing, one thing. If you are to put yourself in the shoes that other people are going through, it might even be worse. You get what I'm saying? I remember a lady was saying that when she began to complain about what she was going through, thinking that maybe what she was going through is actually the worst anybody can actually go through. She said that when she heard about other people's stories, she was forced to thank God that, Father, I thank you for my own personal life. Because what these people are even going through is worse than that of my own. So that is the more reason why you need to always give thanks to God. You just have to be giving thanks to God, because there are a lot of people who are going through worse situations than yourself. Going through worse situations than yourself. Of course, you are not in the hospital. Have you ever been to the hospital before? Have you been to the hospital before? Have you seen people that their legs are being hanged? Do you understand? They cannot walk. I could remember one of those days, when I went to the hospital to just go and do healing ministration over there. On getting to the hospital, I met a lady who was wrapped, from I think from is it from neck down or whether from head down. What happened to this lady? She was burnt. She was burnt. The lady told me that she is praying to God to take her life. That she was praying to God to take her life. So you are not in the hospital. You don't even know what a lot of people are even going through over there in the hospital. And you are complaining about what you are going through. You are complaining this is happening to you, that one is happening to you. You need to really thank God for your life. Honestly, you've got to thank God for your life, because God indeed has been very, very wholesome in your life. He has been good to you. Yes, I know that you are going to complain, oh Lord, I'm going through this, I'm going through that, I'm going through this. Yes, that is human nature for you. You're about to complain at some point in life. You get what I'm saying? But in all of those things, you still need to reminisce. You need to think about the things that God had been doing in your life. All the things that God had done in your life. And when you look at some other people also, you come to understand that you are even far, far better than them. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm here to just only charge us. Always thank God. Always give thanks to God. In spite of whatever you might be facing in this life, maybe things are difficult for you at the moment. Thank God. A lot of people are going through worse things than the one that you are going through. Many people are going through worse situations than the one you are going through. You need to thank God, because indeed God has been very awesome and good in your life. You really need to thank God, because God has been excellent in your life. I pray that somebody will learn from this, and somebody will catch a message. Maybe God is even speaking to you right now. that you just need to thank God. Maybe it's just that Thanksgiving night that might promote you to your next level. You never can tell. But thank God. It's not easy, I know. It's not easy. You face the whole lot in your life. Trust me, it's not easy. When I look at my own life too, of course, I've not gotten to where I plan and envisioned for myself. But when I begin to look at what other people are going through, I'm just forced to always thank God for my life. That God, I thank you. I know it's not been easy. I've faced a whole lot of challenges. But when I look at some other people's challenges, I don't just have any other choice than just to thank God for my own life. Because I don't know whether I can survive what those other people are going through. So I have no choice than to give God thanks. So I believe that this message has blessed somebody today. God bless you. I still remain Pastor Edward Peter.